as we wait for more people to join the Wild Card Wednesday. Obviously, I just said it. What day of the week is it?
Wild card, bitches! Yeah!
And hello, it's Alex.
Hello.
Maybe he's the Beer Master. Today in New England, they celebrate at Gillette Stadium the Hall of Fame inductee to the Patriots, the Tom Brady. So there's Tom Brady over here, and there he is up there with the So
By the way, Eric, I did see your picture of the girl that you're dating, and she looks pretty. You sent me the picture. I didn't tell you.
I sure did. If you're watching this, hi. Anyways, this is Alex, the Beer Master from New Jersey. Everybody,
why are you live like this? Oh my God!
Well, we're live now, so you went full bore on that one.
Me, man.
I don't know.
That's personal stuff, and you swear. I'm getting myself.
That's Alex, the Beer Master, the co-host of the Wild Card Wednesday from New Jersey.
Sorry, Eric. I didn't look up there. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. Whatever. And we're gonna do Wild Card. I don't know what Alex is drinking, but
I need to rinse up. I don't have time. So, screw this. I don't have
time. You wanna describe what? So, whoa, really quickly. Bring a beer, wine, and spirit. Only admittance fees of beverage here. Really, any adult beverage.
What are you doing?
4 different rounds. First round of this program is we're going to present our beers, wines, or spirits. Second round will be just the review portion of that beer, wine, or spirit. Third round will be giving us your letter grade score, or however you conclude your own beer reviews, wine or spirit reviews. And then the fourth round, we'll talk about YouTube and things that are
come on up, Tanner. Let me get you
on the program, and we'll go from there. So we'll do that with the Alex, the Beer Master from New Jersey. And we'll do this with East Coast Liquor Reviews. Tanner, live from Rhode Island.
Oh, you're already live. Cheers.
Oh, we're already live, baby.
And I was starting to talk to Eric of personal stuff, and I didn't.
Well, we're like live about personal shit. So it's all good.
Joseph.
And Beer Man should be showing up.
Yeah, he's gonna be showing up. You owe me though, Eric, because I didn't realize you were live.
I went 7:30. No one's here. Let's just get going with Bumpy.
Area.
New Hampshire. We got Bumpy isms.
Hey, we're live.
Yeah, we're live. All right.
All right. Alex, it's fun. It's all right. All right. So we've gone over here, man.
Hey, how's it?
Was another man from the great state of Oregon that knows him now. Bubble Gut Craft Beer. It's beer time, isn't it? We're celebrating a Tom Brady Day at Patriot. Anyways, enough of that bullshit. We're everybody left to go grab their beers. So we'll wait for everybody to get back, and then we'll go to
Eric, I'm sorry about that. I thought you were going. I do care. It's your personal life. It's my friend. You're my friend.
Yeah, it's not that. It's just
wait for everybody to get back.
You didn't get too crazy.
No, I didn't get crazy because I moved on. All right.
Okay. So.
Hell yeah.
All right, so we'll go around the horn finally. And Alex, keep it up there. What are you drinking for a beer this evening, Alex?
Well, I was gonna drink something totally different, but I'm gonna be drinking. I don't even know what that. It's a cursive, and I
know who that is. Renowned Brilliance, and that's Timber Ales. How much?
It is Timber Ales, but I was trying to read this word here, but you read it to me. So it is a barrel-aged stout, I believe. It is Imperial Stout, and it's aged in coffee and vanilla, I believe. Again, it's in cursive, which drives me insane, but it's in cursive. But I've never actually had.
Hold on,
this.
Go back. Put it back. Hold on.
What?
Imperial Stout aged in coffee, vanilla, and marshmallow.
Marshmallow. Okay, I read that wrong then. Okay,
Coffee,
read everything else.
Coffee, vanilla, and marshmallow.
Okay, so it's Imperial Stout with coffee and vanilla and marshmallow. Perfect. Because it's in cursive. So now, obviously, before we get into opening up the can, I've never actually had this beer per se, but I've had their beers before. You guys seen me drink them, and they're very tasty. But this is a new one. I only got a single, so I'll probably get a 4-pack in the next couple of days. I want to see if I like this one, even though I've liked them anyway. The brewery. So let's pour this up. Let's see what it tastes like. Well, not taste like, but next time around. Let's pour this up though.
Yeah, pour it up right now. Yeah.
Eric, you're something else though. I love you.
I'm me. That's the only person I can.
That's what I like about you, but
That's what I like about.
give it up. Let's pour this up. I can't. All right, let's pour this up. Oh wow. Okay. Nice pour without making a mess for once.
Let's get a zoom.
All right. That's what that looks like. We'll get into the taste and smell next time around, but that looks delicious. Cheers, everybody.
Thanks, Alex. Let's go over to Rhode Island with Tanner, East Coast Liquor.
All right. So, the other day, coming back from New Hampshire, I actually stopped at a place called Mighty Squirrel Brewing Company.
Oh, God.
Really nice facility, actually. Very, very nice. I would recommend we go there and have a couple beers there, Eric.
Yeah, man.
Good spot. Good variety of styles. So I have by them, this is called Tuba Tunes, and this is their Maybach, however you want to pronounce it. Let's see, my scroll there. It's a really solid ABV too. This is 7.3%. So as far as what I know, Maybach is like a higher ABV lager essentially. And it's brewed in May. So, and of course, there's probably some other differences. Yeah, canned on date 5/28/24, so pretty fresh. It's actually very fresh.
Nice. Yeah, it is.
24. Let's crack it open. Pour it up. We're going to pour it into our Bone Saw Brewing Co. Lager Loft glass here.
Bone saw, my friend. Bone saw.
Never been there.
Mean.
Yeah, never been there before.
Real funny. Keep it up, Tanner. Love you.
Looks really good.
Oh, Tanner, you're something else, my friend.
Oh my God, that looks good.
There's a lot of condensation already.
Condensation.
Chilled haze on the glass.
Checking out the glass.
Lots of effervescence. It is a golden color. Lots of clarity. Like I said, there's a little bit of that chilled haze, but there's lots of effervescence, so it's probably going to have some nice carbonation. We got this off-white, about finger and a half, kind of tighten it head, hold some good retention there. Looks pretty good. And like I said, this is 7.3% alcohol by volume. So, cheers.
Cheerios. We're doing well. Thank you, JB. He's hanging out. All right, JB.
Jeremy.
Hope Alex brings the food Friday back, even if it's on a Tuesday, he said.
Yeah.
Keep it up.
All right, let's go over to Bumpyisms in Rhode Island, in New Hampshire.
I moved. So I have a new to me brewery. They just started showing up in at the Packy here in New Hampshire. Oh, this is a collaboration though with Omnipolo from them. That's the label art.
That's pretty cool.
Pretty damn cool. It's like a giant mechanical spider.
Yeah.
Blood dripping.
Oh.
It's a beer made for Halloween. It's from Tired Hands. Tired Hands and Omnipolo. Extra vanilla. Double milkshake IPA. So Alex should be happy, but he's not even listening.
Hell yeah! You just said a milkshake double. Perfect. Thank you.
It's
Mr.
an ale brewed with vanilla and lactose. Do they not name their beers?
I don't know, my friend.
They should have.
Is it a
This is
milkshake?
the second can I have that doesn't have a freaking name on it.
The nameless beer. All
I
right.
guess it's just called Extra Vanilla Double Milkshake IPA.
A milkshake.
And there's no ABV either.
Weird.
But there is a can done date on this one. It says, yo, bro. It's from April 26th. So it's like a little month and a half or so. 7 weeks or so. So let's crack it open. I guess I'm gonna have to like scan that code and see what the hell the name of the beer is.
Huh.
This is already irritating me about Tired Hands. They just showed up, and I have 2 beers from them that I picked up, and neither one of them have the ABV nor the name of the beer on the damn can. So,
Yeah.
hey, pick up that Tired Hands beer. Which one? I don't know.
I don't know.
The one with the skull.
Yeah. Oh, the eyeball. Oh, what color's the eyeball?
How many eyes?
I don't know, but there's no T's crossed. All right, so it's got a fairly tight knit kind of frothy, sudsy head, and the color of the beer itself is a kind of orange caramel. It's definitely opaque, can't see through it, and I'd call it. It's not quite murky. Maybe it's milky. It's milky because it's a milkshake IPA. Well, hopefully they're good. Keep my fingers crossed.
They better be good. It's
Cheers.
milkshake. Milkshake IPA, pal.
Cheers, homie.
Prost, beer man. On to you.
Okay. So I got one that's a little old, but that's all right. This one's from Imprint Beer Company out of Pennsylvania, Hatfield, Pennsylvania. It's called Gob Smacked,
Whoa.
and it's a triple IPA, hazy, triple New England probably or whatever. It was canned 2/28/24. So fuck, man. I hope it's all right. Should be all right. 3 months old. It's a triple too, so. Oh yeah, it looks all nice and gold or hay color, straw, yellow, and very very nice New England style IPA. That looks really good. Milky. Yeah, now it smells good. Thank God. Kept long. Cheers. Look forward to that.
Cheers, man.
Yeah.
All right, on to the host, I guess. Hello, Tommy Carroll. Cheers, MBR, and fellow men of culture.
Nice to see you. Jeremy.
We are men of culture, apparently.
Nice to see you, my friend.
Hey, Tommy Carroll. Cheers, Jeremy. It better not be hanging low, Jeremy. All right. I didn't realize when I grabbed this beer, it says Lucky Go, and they're doing this whole Tom Brady celebration over at Gillette Stadium next door to my house, basically. So good time for this beer, if any. I went to a brewery. I've been to many, but I went to this particular brewery. What was it? About a month ago, and saw a family friends little cover band play in Wareham, Massachusetts. That's going towards the Cape Cod region of Massachusetts. And it's from a brewery called Lucky Goat Brewing. Again, that's in Wareham, Massachusetts. And it's a lot of condensation on this can. It's called Bypass, and it's a Belgian quadruple or Belgian style quadruple ale at 11.6% for a 16-ounce can.
Yeah.
Whoa. Damn, look at that.
Got it now.
Cool.
Lucky Goat. I didn't realize that. Needed that one.
It's cool.
A lot of condensation. A strong Belgian style ale that's not for the faint of heart. A golden ale, which is weird. A golden ale, that's a quadruple. A golden ale full of body and flavor, low in bitterness and high in flavor. Easy to enjoy. Brewed and packaged by Lucky Goat Brewing LLC, Wareham, Massachusetts. Wareham's first brewery. Go to luckygoatbrewing.com. This thing is tripping all over me. I don't know what the date is. Let me get it in a. Let me get it in the glass. This Saint Bernardus chalice.
Hell yeah, Saint Bernardus.
This is a weird. Why is this quadruple golden?
I don't know, Mr. Eric. I don't know, my pal. I don't know.
That was a rhetorical statement question, but thank you, Alex.
I don't know. It's crazy, Mr. Eric. I don't know why it's golden. I don't know. I guess should be golden. I don't know.
Just
No,
be golden. Dirty Glass Mafia? I don't know. This is an anomaly. We'll find out about a golden quadruple in a little while. Until then, we're going to put all in the order. Come on. You are received to keep you all in track. And we're going to go around 2. We're going to start beer reviewing with Alex, the beer master.
Well, again, actually, this is actually a clad. Forgot to do that. So it is from what's it called? What's the guy's name? Lumber Arts, lumber. You know,
Timber.
Lumber. Yeah, Timber
Timber.
Ales. Yes.
Lumber ale.
Yes, Timber Ales, and it's clad with another brewery. So I forgot about that, and I read that earlier too. When I was at the store, but haven't tried this yet. Looking forward to getting a 4-pack. I got a single just because I didn't like it, even though I liked their beers. Anyway, let's get into the darkness of this. This is jet black for sure. Let me see what the ABV is, and I'm pretty sure it's 11% because that's just Alex the Beer Master way. 10, 12, 13, 18%. Wouldn't be me if I didn't. Just wouldn't be me. I do not see an ABV on here. Wait a minute here. There should be an ABV. Yeah, that's a 12. 12% by volume. So as usual, that's just the Alex Beer Master way. 12% by volume. But yeah, it had a head a little bit ago, but now it's nice jet black. Looks delicious. Let's get into the smell.
All right.
Cheers. Or smell.
Okay. When I first, nosers. Yes, you're correct, Mr. Bumpy. Correct. Nosers. It does smell like sweetness. There is a marshmallow. There's vanilla. I believe there's vanilla, coffee, marshmallow, all that wonderful things. I did smell that a little bit ago. I did smell that sweetness of the marshmallow. I thought I smelled like a burnt marshmallow, but maybe not. It smells really, really good. Again, it's kind of hard to smell in a sense. I'm smelling it, but then again, I just drank another beer prior to this, so we all know that. So let's get into the taste. Let's see what it tastes like. Then I'll smell it again and make sure. Because again, taste might help me out too. So cheers. Let's see what this tastes like, Sean.
Cheers.
Bro,
Cheers. Please be
Cheers.
creamy.
please taste like ass. No, I don't.
Keep it up. That's what I like about my friends. They're ball busters. And if you didn't ball bust me, that means you didn't enjoy my company. That's how I feel. So this is very nice. I think I taste that marshmallow. There's no coffee or anything. There might be that vanilla sweetness kind of, because like Eric read and I read or whatever. I tried to read. That creaminess is very, very good. There's that creaminess on the palate. That is really nice. Really, really nice. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get a 4-pack of this.
Creamy, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, because some of these beers can be creamy, chocolatey, marshmallowy, vanilla-y. It all depends on what's in the beer, but also it depends on what you're tasting on your palate too, as we all know, as being beer reviewers, whiskey reviewers, all that good stuff. Sworn, I thought I tasted chili, but there's no chili in this. Again,
Colin,
No, seriously, strange things do happen. I mean, Eric, I'm serious. You probably drink beers that were not supposed to have things in them, and you're like, "Wait, does that taste what it should taste like?" You know how it goes. It's crazy though. Yeah, it's really nice. Very nice. Now, there's a slight alcohol, but not burn. There's no burn. That's the crazy part. I'm drinking this and I'm realizing, wait a minute, there's no burn. And this is a 12%. So both of the beers I've drank in the past 2 hours did not have any burn, which I'm surprised. Very, very surprised. Because yes, do I like that burn? No, but then when I have that burn, it kind of reminds me, hey, you're drinking a big boy. A big boy beer. I'd slightly taste that vanilla, but again, that strong beer is overpowering. Would I drink this again? Yes. Would I age it and drink it whenever I feel like it? Yes, I would. I'm happy that I got this one can, even though I've never had a problem with any of their brewery, any of these beers, clad or no clad, doesn't matter. I'm really enjoying it, but it surely is getting you a little buzz too. So this will be my last beer for the night. Before I taste it, roastiness, but it doesn't say roastiness like Eric said, and like my aunt said. So it's very nice. It's very nice. I don't want to be a broken record. So if you can get it, please do. If I feel any more, if I have any more tasting notes, I will let you know. But other than that, I'm just enjoying this. I think, like I said, I had the sweetness because of the marshmallow, which I want. The vanilla, I guess, could be mixed with the marshmallow because marshmallow is like a vanilla, kind of. So, even though it's probably a totally different thing. But yeah, it's very good. Get it if you can. Just to let you know it's 12%.
Nice.
Yeah, it does have a sweetness to it, just to let you know. So cheers, everybody. You can get it. It's not too sweet. It's not too sweet. It's not too sweet, but it's sweet enough that I can enjoy it. So and it has a nice thick mouthfeel. So that's what matters to me. Let me make sure though.
Alex the Beer Man. Oh, this makes sense right now. Alex the Beer Master doing a double check. That's dedication, says Tommy Kill.
Well, it has to be dedicated when it comes to YouTube. My channel, your channel, doesn't matter. Got to be dedicated no matter what.
You sip and think about that beer. We got some other YouTubers we got to get through this evening, but
please do, Mr.
Eric. Think about it. We'll get back to that rating. Until then,
thank you. Please do. Cheers.
Boom. We're gonna go over to Sleepy Man over there.
Mr. Tanner, welcome back.
It's Sleepy Man Road Biden.
Did you say Sleepy Man?
Yes.
You're about to fall asleep over there.
Because of my talking.
So, is Alex done?
Yeah, I'm done playing.
So we got Tuba Tunes. Is it Maybach or Maybach? Maybach,
I think
right?
it's Maybach. It's not your Bach, it's my Bach.
Look good. Nice golden color. Effervescence still flowing like crazy. Look at all this condensation.
Don't spill it.
Hey, don't break that glass.
Nose.
Every day he's going to come back here and get it. Yeah.
Very bready and toffee, malty, sweet. There's a slight floral kind of grassy aspect to it, but for the most part, definitely more bready. Maybe a little bit of nuttiness. It smells really good. It's actually kind of like baked bread. Baked bread, nuttiness. It kind of reminds me of that that dark mild that we had, Bumpy. The what's it called? This one. I still have a can. This is a really good beer. This was a way lower ABV though. The proper trolley.
What's the ABV, Mr. Tanner?
Wow, what a
If it focus. Come on, camera, focus.
3.9% on that. That's a dark mild. This is a My
You got camera.
7.3%. But yeah, very bready and malty sweet. Maybe a little bit of like some orange in there. But for the most part, it smells really good. It smells like it's gonna be very crushable, very clean. Nothing offensive on the nose, no like off aromas. Let's try it out. Cheers.
Please
All
be
right.
delicious. Please be delicious. Cheers.
It actually has a little bit more of a body to it. It's kind of been sitting out for however long it took everybody to review their beers. So it could be colder. It is kind of warm over here today. It's in the 70s.
Surrender, Tanner. Don't shoot me.
I got the fan going though. Bready, definitely very bready. There's a slight dry astringency. It finishes a little dry, but it's got enough sweetness from the malts to kind of cut through that and work very well. Definitely very clean. For 7.3%, it's actually very dangerous. I feel like it's almost kind of like watery for that ABV. I feel like it could be higher in like mouthfeel and flavor. But I guess as far as what this is, and if you were to have it like super, super cold, it's actually kind of perfect. I've had a can of this that was super, super cold. 7.3% is hard to even recognize because it is so drinkable. I like it. Carbonation because of the effervescence. Carbonation is definitely there. Higher side of medium. Not super spritzy like a light lager or anything like that, but it does have a good amount of carbonation. I will give them that. Overall, it's pretty good. Now, some people may think like Maybach or whatever, Maybach, it's a lager, it's a higher ABV. What sets the difference between this and like a, let's say like even like a malt liquor, like a Colt 45 or something. So that's a lager, or even like a Steel Reserve, that's like 8%. So they're using real grains in this, and you can definitely tell you're getting that real kind of cereal grain kind of breadiness. I wish I was kind of getting more of that baked bread. The nose on this is really, really nice. I wish it kind of shined through a little bit more on the palate, but you still kind of get that kind of bakery, bready, kind of biscuity aspect to it. But I can see this just kind of being more of a crushable beer. I watched some guy buy 2 4-packs of these when I was leaving the brewery, and I was like, that guy's going to have a good night.
Oh my God.
They are super crushable for that 7.3%. So I have a number next time around, and thanks for having me, Eric. Cheers, guys.
Boom. You got it, sir.
Yeah.
Tanner, you supposed to like a
Appreciate
review.
you, Tanner. Ball buster.
We're going to go up to New Hampshire with a bumpyism.
And maybe that guy only drinks one beer a night. Come on.
Yeah, baby.
Don't
A very
catch
mild-
You never know.
Maybe he had 2 that night.
He drank all 8.
Yeah, man.
All right. So I looked up this. I had to go on Tired Hands, and actually go through their BS. And so apparently the name of the beer is Extra Vanilla Double Milkshake IPA. But
Ooh.
the ABV on it is 9.2%. That's not listed on the can. That would be nice to know. They say that they use double the amount of Madagascar vanilla beans that they normally would, yada, yada, yada. Some stuff. The aromas on it from afar. It definitely has a strawberry note.
Strawberry.
Yeah, it smells a bit like strawberry rhubarb
Okay.
from afar. And you get in closer, pick up on a little bit of that kind of vanilla sweetness.
Nice.
Still mixed in with, it's a lot of strawberry. There's like a strawberry rhubarb thing going.
Is
Starts
that what
smelling
it
more
is?
like it starts smelling more like Alex won't stop interrupting me.
Bobby, you're gonna nuggy when I hang out with you.
He's gonna do a beer review, so let's let him do a beer review. Quick.
Smells a bit like strawberry rhubarb pie up close. So a little bit of sweetness in the nose. Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh,
Delicious, y'all.
Cheers, Bumpy. Please be delicious. I like the Alien Church, the one that Sam was talking about. I like that one. I've had that one before.
So this is my first experience with Tired Hands. Unfortunately, it's with Omnipolo, which I don't have much good things to say about a lot of the beers I've had from them. Their beers always sound fantastic, but then they just somehow make them suck. And they never taste like what they say they're going to be like.
Mr. Bumpy, you're talking about Tire Hands, right, Mr. Bumpy?
No, I'm talking about Omnipolo. But
Never heard of that brewery. I can't help you on that one.
Tired Hands. So this on the palate, so it's got this kind of smoothness to it, probably from all the milk sugars and stuff, the lactose, and oats. I guess there's like double oats and all that stuff in it too. Yeah, big old strawberry, big old rhubarb flavors coming through. It is sweet. It has this kind of like the vanilla notes coming through pretty big. It tastes a lot like a vanilla cookie. With strawberry and rhubarb and like a creamy frosting. It's a pretty sweet IPA.
But what I'm saying is, Mr. Bumpy, what does it say on the can? Is it a strawberry rhubarb or is it just a strawberry milkshake?
Alex, it doesn't say anything on the can. It tastes like a bloody spider because that's what's on the can.
Mr. Bumpy.
It's a bloody spider.
Oh, okay.
It's just like that. That's what it tastes like.
Never mind.
Have you eaten one of those?
No. I've
Okay.
eaten cherries, but not bloody spiders.
All right. Bitterness. It definitely has a kind of moderate bitterness to it, but there's enough sweetness to kind of balance it out, which it makes it quite approachable, drinkable, continuing to drink it. The flavors come back once again. You know, you go in, you get the beginning flavors. It's very decadent, but not overly sweet. There is that, like I said, bittering aspect to it that does balance it out. It's got a kind of a medium carbonation, small spritzy bubbles, kind of break up that kind of smoother mouthfeel. It does leave a little bit of a drying and slightly chalky feel on the palate, on the finish. Trying to figure out where the bitterness kind of goes. It's because it's this lingering strawberry type note and sweet kind of vanilla that follows all the way through. It's almost got this grassy tone to it. It kind of has the stem of a strawberry type thing. Like if you just popped a strawberry in your mouth without cutting the top off, that has that leafy green stem. That's kind of where that grassiness comes from. That's kind of where the bitterness goes. It doesn't get like piney. It doesn't get like super earthy tone besides grassy. And it doesn't really have like any real other like fruit, like citrus or anything like that in it. So no like rindiness. So definitely I would say grassy strawberry tops for the bitterness. And I'd say it's kind of a moderate bitterness. It doesn't seem to build. The more I drink it, it just kind of stays. It stays the same. You drink the drink, it goes back, or the beer, it goes back to that vanilla wafer cookie, strawberry rhubarb into the tippy top green and grassy strawberry. Cheers. That's it.
Nice.
Mr. Bumpy,
I'd only repeat myself 3 times before.
would you get it again, Bumpy? I'm asking you, would you get it again?
Never. The beer sucks, Alex.
Oh, there you go.
Mute. It sounds like the Strata hop with the strawberry note, maybe.
Yeah.
This
Yeah,
beer is terrible. Hey, Bumpy, would you get it again?
No, it sucks ass.
Man,
Yes,
I'm gonna give you a nugget. I'm gonna give you all of them. Love you all.
Even though strawberry rhubarb pie is one of my favorite pies, I would never touch this again.
honesty is the best policy.
That's
Right
right.
there.
Yes.
All right.
My hands are tired.
What were you doing with them?
Yeah.
I can't
Wait a
do
minute.
it, man. These two are
Scratching my leg.
Yeah,
Well,
third leg.
Look it. There's no head retention.
That is orange juice.
It just looks like juice and no carbonation. It was really bubbly, like sudsy, and then just real light and lofty on the head, and just went like a sour. It had some really good reviews, but we'll find out because I don't think this. I don't know. I'm just getting more. I was trying to pinpoint certain like aromas. I'm getting kind of like a white grape, slash like pear, orange, peach. The hops that were used in this were Citra, Mosaic, Galaxy, and Azaka. And I could say there's maybe a little bit of mango in this as well. It's more of a smell coming. I get more of it through the can.
Can you smell that smell?
I smell it. Teen Spirit. What's the so you're getting a little bit of orange. Like you get like a sweet orange, pineapple, mango, tropical, fruity, like stone fruit bomb. It's very fruity, very citrusy and fruity. Yeah. Looking at it, it's hazy. It looks like at first it kind of poured like a New England. It started to kind of thin out a little bit, but it's still pretty hazy. I'd still probably consider this like a New England style. It's a double IPA. Triple, it's a 10%. I didn't mention that because they put the 10% on the bottom of the can. I didn't even see that. But it is a 10%. So in my opinion, it would be more of like just a regular double IPA. But they call it a triple. It's really all I have to say about it. The carbonation is totally dead. It looks flat and can't see through it. So there you go. Let's drink it. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, and please be delicious. Cheers, please be delicious.
It's not old, but it's not good. It's very flat. Needs carbonation. Totally gone and dead.
Oh no.
Mangoes, pineapple, orange, for sure are the big winners here. As far as that goes, like a citrusy, tropical, maybe like a peach sort of, or an apricot, or maybe like a nectarine. You're getting a little grape. You get a little pear. It's almost, I don't know what Azaka has in the flavor profiles, aromas, but it almost has that white grapey one. What's it? Help me out. What's the
Chow Blanc?
Sauvignon.
Nope, I don't know.
Almost like a Nelson Sauvin kind of hop thing.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. But then you got the citrusy. And what's really wonky and shitty about this is that the alcohol is really shining. It's very alcoholic and burning and like a weird alcohol dry, like burn weirdness in the throat. It's very bitter in the finish. And it's just flat. So, and it's warm. So I'm getting like I want to pour it. I don't like this at all.
Shit.
It's definitely a drink pour, and that's really all I have to say about it. So, cheers.
Wait a minute. Why is that Alex's fault you don't like the beer?
Because I talked for so long, and that's why his stuff's got warm, in a sense.
No, not at all. Actually, this beer just it It came out of a 36-degree cooler, and it warmed up quick, and it has no carbonation. It's flat.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not my fault. I'm sorry. Just got a little nervous there for a minute.
Why are you blaming yourself, Alex? Unreal.
Because I want my friends to be golden. If you get what I'm spraying, enjoy the beers.
Golden and spraying. No,
Worrying
no,
about,
no.
you're worrying about the wrong
Ryan,
thing,
Eric,
Alex.
love you,
No.
Eric, too.
What the? No, not you. I'm trying to put you over there, and then you go there, and then you go there, and then I go here, and that makes the world go round. Okay, now we're a little better. Holy crap.
Cheers.
Mouse is being crazy. All right, this is an interesting beer I've had a sip or two out of so far. It says Belgian style quadruple ale from Lucky Goat Brewing in Wareham, Massachusetts, the Bypass. And it's a golden quadruple. I can't find anything on the internet about anybody ever doing a golden version of these, but you don't really ever know, do you? No. And
You don't ever know, Eric.
again, I'm going to read this one more time. Alex, you're right. You would never know. I just talked about golden. A strong Belgian style ale that is not faint for the heart. A golden ale, weird, full of body and flavor, low in bitterness and high in flavor, easy to enjoy. I would think you could be talking just about a Belgian golden ale, but a Belgian golden strong ale. But we're going to drink it on it now. These kind of beers don't really have much of a head anyways. They got the St. Bernardus chalice. These kind of beers, 11.6, if I didn't say that, percent ABV. These kind of beers don't really have a lot of head to speak of. And I don't know if you can see some of this carbonation. There you go, I suppose, yeah. There's like a darker orangey gold-ish color. Halloween kind of color. Fall foliage color. And the vanilla, the banana, baking spices, cinnamon, coriander, maybe some citrusy, orangey notes, brown, bready, crusty, toasty notes. I'm getting that minerality, that well water kind of a smell that you can get with some Belgian beers.
Oh, yeah.
I guess I would think in the back of my mind, just a golden ale or a stronger one like a Double in the nose. It's very much the scent. There's a little medicinal cherry maybe in the background when I get some of the alcohol, but it's really in the background. Unless I just thought of it, I wasn't really going to pay attention to that note. So oddity for it being a quadruple. Oddity not. If you wanted to think of the nosing as a golden ale, you're doing a little better. So let's just give it a taste. I was pretty surprised with Lucky Goat Brewery for the most part. So if you guys are watching, cheers to you all at Lucky Goat. And cheers to you all in the chat and on stream.
Please be delicious, with JR. Please be delicious. Cheers.
A lot of these higher ABV, now I know every one of them is different, but a lot of these higher ABV Belgian Trappist kind of beers have a, what's the word I'm looking for, a really deceiving drinkability. And this one is right up on line with the drinkability of a Double kind of a beer.
Like a burning sensation, Eric? Like
No. I'm talking about highly drinkable without any of that, really. Yeah.
Okay.
There's like a mulled cider kind of a flavor at one point with that herbal note to it. But there's a lot of orange sweetness and
nice.
Getting that minerality, that well watery kind of thing. There's a nuttiness to it as well in some regard.
Okay.
Yeah, mulled cider and like orangey notes.
Wait a minute, that's not a beer, it's a cider. Is that what you're saying?
No, it is a beer. It is 100% a beer.
Okay, you're saying cider. I'm confused for a minute. That's all.
It's giving off these kind of flavors. I don't care what style of beer it is. I'm just going to give you the flavors I detect, and that's
yeah.
You should try it sometime else. What else? It's a medium towards the fuller body. There's a little bit of the finish is got a little bit of alcohol to it. It doesn't burn at all.
Nice.
There's a tiny bit of a sharpness as it finishes off. little bit of a musty, earthy flavor to it. Is it crisp? I would I say medium to medium plus kind of bite. Crispness, not super. Is it clean? It's a little on the sweeter end of things before it dries. I guess I would say semi-dry on the wet side. And is it refreshing? This is not a bad beer, by the way, but me going refreshing, not really. I like all of the other beers for the most part that I've had. Excuse me, carbonated as hell, I guess. Crisp, yeah. I like most of the beers that I've had from Lucky Goat Brewing. This has been the worst one I've had from them, unfortunately. Or let me be polite to Lucky Goat Brewing. This is my least favorite beer I've had from Lucky Goat. They have been very well. This is not really a good. If you want a quadruple, I'm not thinking this beer. No, this is a little off kilter for a quadruple. Maybe if you called it a golden ale, that would have been a better fit for the style of the beer. But anyways, I think it would get minimally a 1 thumb up, and let me think about that for a little bit. I think I put everybody in the right order there finally. I'll think about that. It's going to get in the probably high 70s, low 80s. But let me think about what that actual rating is, because this is not a drain pour, but not.
That's a good sign, Mr. Eric. That's a good sign.
I would not buy that again. They do better than this. You do better than this, Lucky Goat. So I'd still recommend the brewery.
Just because you don't like that beer and it's not your favorite,
Yeah,
you're correct. You can recommend the beer because they're not the beer, but the brewery, because they still have good beers. Exactly. And you know what? I've never heard of that brewery.
Yeah, they're super low. They're an LLC, a limited liability company, super local.
If I ever come across them, or if I ever come across them when I'm in your area, when I'm hanging out with my peeps, like
little tiny nano. They call them nano breweries, really tiny hole.
I've heard of that. Nano breweries. I mean, they're
you never know what you're gonna find. Anyways, I bring up Alex the Beer Master to start off round 3, and this is going to be you giving us your letter grades or number rating for your said beer.
No, I was just listening to your story and I just was responding to it. That's all, Eric.
Very cool.
Because we are buddies, you know that, and we're all buddies. All right, so the rating. Again, very good beer, but for some reason, it's just my brain. But I taste that pepper, but there's no pepper. There's no peppers in this beer. Maybe it's just my imagination because I like that pepper beer and I'm used to having that spicy pepper beer, or whatever it was. Peppers. Like the spicy peppers, but there's no spicy peppers at all in this beer at all. But I'm trying to give you the real taste. But hey, when your palate says something, it tells you that's how it goes.
Yes, sir.
What I'm tasting is that vanilla and that sweetness. It's not overly sweet, thank the Lord. But even if it was, I would still enjoy it because I like my sweetness anyway, because that's the best part. But yeah, I like it. Is there some dryness? Yes, but it's not fully dry. And it also is keeping me warm and toasty. So, but yeah, for 12%, I expect that. So, well, it all depends too. I have the light shining on me too here, the light, so could be that too. But either,
you're in the spotlight, Alex.
No, I don't have a spotlight.
You're a shooting star.
You haven't seen this light. No, the other
I've
light.
been in that room before. Ew.
No, you've been in this room with this light, but the other light I threw out. I had to put a new light in, actual thing. But when years after Bumpy came here, but
Alex,
yeah. So keep it up. I'm really enjoying the mouthfeel. I'm really enjoying the flavor. I wish I could taste more marshmallow. There's no coffee in. Okay. There is no coffee. No coffee. Now, there's a slight bitterness, but that could be the coffee, whatever. But there's no coffee taste. Like sometimes you'll drink a coffee beer and you'll have that coffee flavor. I like that coffee flavor. Yes, it's strange because you're wondering, Alex Beermaster doesn't drink coffee. No, I don't. But I do drink coffee beers, and I love the taste of that. And I don't know why, but that's just my palate and my brain says. That's just how I feel.
Yeah.
But trust me, we're all unique in our own way. Trust me when it comes to drinking alcohol or anything. So even though it doesn't have that coffee flavor, it still has a good flavor. I'm still enjoying it. Could it be more flavorful? Yes. Do I actually, as I'm breathing now, I do taste that little bit of a coffee, but that's not what I want. I want that coffee on the palate too.
So roastiness.
Yeah, it could be the roastiness I'm tasting too. So that could be it as well, even though it doesn't say roastiness, it still could be that way as well, or something like that. So I'm gonna give it an 85. An 85. Would I get it again? Yes. Just so I can age it, or just to drink a couple beers of it, and that's it. Or to age it, whatever I feel like doing, because that's what I like to do. But other than that, I wouldn't get it again per se. I will get it again to drink, maybe 1 or 2 beers, and then maybe age it. And if I run out of room, then I'll end up drinking it. But yeah, that's it. I'm going to give it an 85. It's good. If you can get this beer, please do. I'm not sure what WellWorks is, and it's a clad, like I said. It's I don't know. That's that, and then we got the 2 breweries that are cladding now, which is pretty cool. Because when I first started drinking clad beers, the one time it wasn't good, but when I actually drink the actual beer, it was good. Again, this is a stout, but the one I was drinking that had nothing to do with this brewery, it was like Finback.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't like it, even though I do like the fruity stuff like that. I don't know what it was, but I didn't like it. But I drank the original Finback just like it was. Heaven. That's why I hunt down Finback, hoping to find some Finback stouts. Actually, come to think about it, but I'm gonna shut up now because I've been going on for the next 10 minutes. So let's let the next person go on, and if you can get this beer, cheers. Tanner, wake up and smell the roses.
You wake up. Oh. All right.
Smell
Here's
the roses,
Oh
Tanner.
my God. Okay. It's
Smell those
finally
roses,
over.
Tanner.
Finally over. Hold on.
I love you, Tanner.
Let me unbury myself.
That's terrible.
Okay.
No, but don't get me started.
So, Tuba Tunes by Mighty Squirrel. So, me, BJ, and Eric, were you there for the what was it called? Something Clouds?
I wasn't on that. No, I think Alex was.
What was the name of it, Alex? We did the
Double
taste
Cloud Candy.
today. Oh, Candy Clouds.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good beer with
Cloud Candy. Yeah.
that was good stuff. That was good.
I
Yes.
actually didn't have that on draft, but I need to. I like Mighty Squirrel's beers. They actually used to do some protein beers like a long time ago, like maybe like 3 or 4 years ago when I used to work at the
Protein beers.
yeah, they did like weird protein beers. It was like a weird thing that they were trying to get into. This is really solid. 7.3% goes down super smooth, super drinkable, kind of dangerous for the ABV. As far as the number, I would probably land this around like in the high 80s. Like I think 88 would be a solid number for 7.3%. It is dangerous, but you kind of expect a little bit more flavor out of it. I feel like it's a little lackluster for that kind of ABV range. But overall, it's very good. It's very bready, malty sweet. The water is super clean. There's no offensive flavors. I really like it, and I think this was like I want to say like $13, $14 for a 4-pack.
Hell yeah.
So you
Good
really
deal.
can't go wrong. Yeah. So they have, I think it was like $14.
Well, as long as it's delicious, it doesn't matter if it's
Yeah.
14.
7.3% lager with a little bit more of a craft beer kind of malty, sweet, bready flavor to it for sure. Like I was saying about the what's the difference between this and like a malt liquor? Of course, malt liquor will have like that corn syrup sweetness from those adjuncts, whereas this has more of that kind of bready, cereal grain, and malty flavor, like craft malty flavor to it. But yeah, it's a little dangerous at that 7.3. So what did I say? 88? I'll go 88.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
You just did. Yep.
Cheers,
And
guys.
what's the brewery code again?
Mighty Squirrel. Remember we
Yeah,
had
I've had
You
two.
have
remember we had the cloud candy?
the double IPA.
I've had the original cloud candy and the double cloud candy, and they were both good.
Yeah.
They were both good.
That was really
But
good.
I need to find more of their beers because they were good. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
This is a good one.
Next time around, we'll get you some. All right, Puppy.
Oh, yeah, thank you, Eric. Thank you. Bobby, it's your turn.
So as I mentioned, I really like strawberry rhubarb pie. So this beer just sucks ass. It's totally nasty, even though it tastes so much like strawberry rhubarb pie. Bloody spiders. I don't know. I didn't know that they could taste so much like strawberry rhubarb pie. If you look them up on the website, I'm sure they don't mention anything about strawberries or rhubarbs or pies. There is definitely a vanilla wafer cookie. A cookie. I think it's a beer that Alex would absolutely love because I know that he likes things to be on the sweeter side. It is.
You like sweet stuff too, Bumpy. You're not innocent, I swear.
It is kind of balanced out, but it definitely has that kind of sweeter forefront. A little bit of stickiness left on the lips. Big change from the beer that I had previously, and I actually am really enjoying it. I would put this one for me in the milkshake stout, milkshake IPAs that I've had.
There is a milkshake stout. Thank you for saying that.
Yeah, I think that the flavor notes are fairly decent, and this isn't one that I would gravitate towards. Like I wouldn't want to go back and keep purchasing it. It's not like just one of those beers that you just like. Oh yeah, it's really nice and refreshing. This is kind of just like this is almost like a dessert IPA, and it does kind of one can is good. It does start to kind of. I'm getting towards the bottom of it here, and it's like I kind of want it to be over with.
Would you drink it with me if we hang out in September?
I would score this very good. I'd say this is like a kind of low end, very good.
Oh,
So
cool.
Yeah, cheers.
Nice, dude.
You're
Cheers.
gonna drink it with me if
Cheers,
I visit you in September, Bobby.
He'll get you better beer than that, apparently.
Oh, we will. Oh, Bumpy will do that. Yeah, I know Bumpy's history of that. He has great suggestions of great, delicious beer.
He sure does.
Hell yeah, exactly.
We're gonna find out in September, beer man.
Yeah. All right. Good. I can't.
All right, good.
I poured mine down the drain. I didn't like it. So, but I was nice enough with the score, but not really. Tasted like Tang. Actually, I was getting a tangy bite. Like
That's
Tang.
disgusting. I know. I hate that.
I don't know. It was like powdered orange, hot alcohol burn. Taste the booze in the throat, but the main flavors were orange, mango, pineapple. Hot in the throat. Yeah, no carbonation, which made it even hotter and thicker. It was terribly thick and boozy. I don't know what the freaking hell they were thinking when they made this one or what happened. Maybe they made it good, but when they canned it, it just went to shit. But I scored this a 60 out of 100. It's not drinkable, but with carbonation, it might be a little better.
What's the date on the can, Mr. Beer Man?
It's 3 months old, but there wasn't any oxidation. It was just super flat. And
you did say that. I give you a spray. All right.
Yeah. So that's all I got. Cheers. I wish it was better.
It's not your fault if it's flat. You got it right. So that's how it works. Well, my stuff's done, Eric. I guess you're.
What was I gonna say? Alex gets what you're spraying there, Bear Man.
Yes, exactly.
Glad. Thanks, Alex.
You're welcome, bud.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You go here. Wait. Oh my God. You go there. You go there. You go there. There we go. Back to Norman. I had to learn this from one miscellaneous sister join. He would get aggravated and leave, and I'm like, I gotta get this straight. Literally.
Yeah.
There you go. No disrespect to miscellaneance, but you made me realize I got to get this straight so I don't skip.
Andrew does know everything too, Eric. You know everything as well. He does well.
Or things on there. I think this is a. I think. What do I think? I think that in the 80s is going to be where this beer lies. The Belgian beer thing, and sometimes you want a little bit warmer, is a little bit better with this stuff. I'm like so not impressed that they called this particular beer a quadruple. Like borderline, fuck that. Call this a golden. Is there a golden strong? I just call this a golden ale. That's exactly what this kind of lies in between. Not in between. This is exactly what this should be called, is a golden ale. It's a Duvel. It's richer. It's more citrusy forward. It's more toasty, kind of brown bready, or maybe like a white kind of a bready-ish kind of a deal. Not necessarily rye bread. I could be convinced of rye bread, but I don't think it's got that kind of like an anise or that fennel seed kind of a note to it. Yeah, it's definitely better than when I cracked it open initially, so I like this beer warmer. I'm going to go with an 83. Yeah, I'm much more favorable to it than my initial review when it warmed up, though. Maybe ABV 11.6 being good to your boy. But that's probably most of it. But I do think this is better warmer. There's a lot of baking spices to it. It's a better fall beer than right now, but it's 72 degrees outside. There's really no humidity here in southeastern Massachusetts, and this is kind of nice when it gets a little bit cooler in the evenings, or even early into fall in October. This would be a really nice kind of a beer.
Well, and winter, Mr. Eric, because it keeps you warm and toasty.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about what kind of like what are the flavors invoke, honestly. But as a quadruple, and if I were Lucky Goat and I'm going, hey, Great American Beer Festival, let me go and submit this as a quadruple. You are not even going to get in the top 20 plus in the country for this beer. So I like all your other beers. I'm being completely completely objective, which is
you're being honest, Mr. Eric.
Yeah, I like all your other beers. This one does not do the quadruple, like you said. Call this rename this thing Bypass Belgian style golden ale.
Okay, yeah. I was asking myself. Well, I was asking everybody else, but I guess I was asking myself.
Yeah.
So that's a Belgian beer.
Yeah, it's a Belgian style quadruple ale. Doesn't really do the quadruple thing very well. But so, yeah, 83. I would.
Air Supply.
Yeah, go
ahead. One of the guys on the Claw Hammer Supply YouTube channel, he says, drinking triples, seeing double, feeling single.
Oh my God. Yeah. So go into this beer as a Belgian blonde. You're going to have a better time. 83. I would drink this with a little sample of this warmer. With like a ham dinner, this probably be pretty good with those kind of baking spices. Anyways, I've rambled on enough. I think Tom Brady must have just come onto the screen at Gillette Stadium talking about his little retirement party. He's going to the Hall of Fame for football. I know that Jeremy.
Eric, if you're not far from him.
Anyways, yeah, Patrick Mahomes. No. Anyways, we're going to go into round 4 here. Round 4, we're going to talk about Alex being completely angry and upset. we're going to talk about everybody's YouTube channel. A great fun. There we go. A great fun thing here. Everybody's got one. I will just say I won't go into it. I do this every week, but there's that, and there's this. Hit the subscription button and the notification bell to get notified when we do things on Thomas Metal 75, Alex Beermaster, East Coast Liquor Reviews, Bumpyism, Beer Man, and Thomas Metal 75, as well as I guess Dan FOX. Why not? Hit him up.
Legendary Dan and legendary.
So talk about your channel, what's coming up, and who should we watch on the YouTubes? Alex, your turn.
Well, tomorrow night we're gonna be doing Alex and Friends around 10 o'clock, 10:30, and then Friday, come have a beer with Alex around 8 o'clock. And obviously, you know the routine if I feel like doing it. Monday around 8 o'clock, Alex and Friends, and then Tuesday, do a beer review, and then obviously on Wednesdays, and I'll have Ledger Eric re-rate that too as well.
Reiterate that, yes.
Yeah, exactly. Trying to say the right thing, but you know what I mean. You'll obviously, yes, thank you, Mr. Eric. But no, you'll catch me on the Thomas Mel 75 channel around 7:30, and obviously the Beer Man around 6 o'clock. But I'm gonna obviously let Eric do all that when it comes to that. But yeah, so check out Rick Jopbush, check out Rick Peeps. I have a YouTube channel, and just stay tuned for the live streams, the walking streams on my channel or whatever. But either way, you're not going to miss a beat as long as you're subscribed and also enjoying the content. Cheers. Appreciate you.
Nice. Cool. Thank you, Alex.
You're welcome, Mr. Eric. You're welcome. That's right.
Man, giving the silent treatment.
Man.
Go to reviews.
Mr. Tanner, you are muted. If you're going to talk, Mr. Tanner, you are muted. If you're going to talk, you are muted, but you're unmuted. You're good. Thank you.
Man, that sounded like that commercial where they say it 3 times.
Really? Get lost in the sauce. All right. Shout outs. I just released a new whiskey review.
Oh,
I've put out 2 in the past couple days. So check
Drunk.
out my Smoke Wagon straight bourbon whiskey. So that's their entry level bottle. And then I also just reviewed 1792 Bottle and Bond.
hell yeah.
So check out those whiskey reviews. Yeah, I was getting really into the home brewing, and I still want to get more into the home brewing. I still have to finish my Mexican hot chocolate stout, but eventually I want to get into all grain home brewing. I want to get an electrical brewing system. So as far as home brewing for now, I think I want to get into the big leagues and get a bigger setup. And
Good.
you know,
Try all your beers, too.
once you guys see me doing some more homebrew, it'll probably be on a system like that. But yeah, I've been getting back into whiskey drinking. Of course, I have like a variety review channel, so I want to just do more than beer. I was looking back and I realized my last whiskey review was like 3 months ago. So
That's because you stuck with us with the beer
look out
reviews.
for more liquor reviews as well. Other than whiskey, I review tequila, brandy, rum, all that good stuff. So check that out. And then as far as shout outs, check out Beer for Breakfast, Facts for Snacks with Drew. Great dude. Awesome guy from Canada. That's his beer review channel. And then he has his Watts on the Grill. It's his cooking channel. So check him out on that as well. And then check out Shark. Shark has been a great supporter of mine during my homebrew experience. So definitely check him out. Shark Homebrew. Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you. Tanner, all right, bumpy isms.
Oh boy. You know, Alex, what are you doing?
What he's doing.
Put it away, Alex. Put it away.
I'm putting. I put 3 beers of a Stella for
Oh,
tomorrow.
Stella!
Oh,
Stella!
look at you,
Yes.
you fancy son of a gun.
Well, you know I love my Stella. I haven't had it in so long.
Yeah. You pay a premium for Stella. You
Nowadays,
should
exactly.
look for Moosehead.
Moosehead.
Ooh, I like Moosehead.
I would definitely drink that too. I had Moosehead one time. and
Hit
that
up
was
BJ for a Moosehead. Ooh, that sounded
that
weird.
was heaven. Yeah, Mr. BJ, or yeah, I mean, I could
Yeah.
find it whenever, but yeah, Mr. BJ, yeah, but he might say that's not the good beer. Craft beer is a good beer. It is, but I like to have different beers to drink. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You know how you have to get Moosehead around here?
How do you get that? You're funny, Bobby.
You have to you have to travel out in the woods to one of their underground taverns.
I think Beer Man's got to do that too in Oregon.
I'm saying, Bobby.
It's a new on the Alex.
Anyways, yeah, I mean, I'm gonna let's shout out Regopolis again. I shouted him out
Yeah, dude.
last week.
Legendary Rajopoulos. Don't forget about that.
Yeah, he's a good bloke. He definitely needs more subscribers. That he just hasn't moved. He needs more people.
He
not
does
sure,
beer
not sure
reviews all
who's
the
not
time.
subscribed to him that we all know, but yeah, I checked out his beer reviews and stuff. I do it when I can, and he's got some stuff out there that, like, even if you're in like down spirits, he just like his enthusiasm, and also some of the characters that he has. Like Alex likes to shout out his entire family and
Oh, yeah,
neighbors.
they're awesome people. I mean, what can I say?
But yeah, there's just time like I've been having an off time, and I watched one of his shows, and his father was on there, his Bigfoot Al there. I just started chuckling. It just his stuff can just bring out it's entertaining. So check out Regopolis. And on my channel, not very entertaining. I'm not going to make you feel good if you're feeling bad. But I have some beer reviews that I do. I try to be completely honest. I have shit on a couple of breweries recently.
Well, you tell me how it is, Bumpy.
Just their beer. Like, I didn't shit on the brewery. It's just the beer that I had from them, because I've had other beers from them that were decent. But I say it is as I'm picking it up.
Exactly. Sure.
And I also have frozen pizza reviews. I am going to have to change where I shop for my frozen pizzas, because I have basically done every single frozen pizza that I would want to purchase within certain shops. I know that there's different stores that carry different brands and stuff, and they also have their own store brands as well. So I'll have to start doing that. Just digging around a little bit more. But I do have some interesting frozen pizzas that have yet to see daylight, but I do have one coming out tomorrow, one that most of you probably haven't heard of unless you're here on the East Coast.
One bite pizza review?
Nope, not one bite pizza review.
Well, you need to get their pizza too.
But anyways, yeah, check it out. It will be up tomorrow, 11 a.m. I drop those pizza reviews. That's East Coast time. I figure I'd do that like right before like lunchtime, just in case someone's getting hungry and they're looking for lunch, options. It's something you definitely do. And yeah, sometimes I'll cook up some stuff as well and put that out there. But my cooking videos are not like it's not one of those videos where it shows you how to actually make the meal. So don't think that you're having fun, Mr. B. I guess you could basically just take my loose words and figure stuff out, but I'm not like measuring things out. I'm not like, oh, use this amount of spice, use this thing, Mr. It is what it is.
Exactly.
I made a meal tonight that I was gonna video, but I didn't know that I was gonna have my grandson so late, and basically it was me prepping while trying to watch my grandson. So I'm prepping the meal, and then my stepdaughter was coming to pick him up, and I was like, it's already basically dinner time. It was like, hey, if you want to stay for dinner, I'm getting something prepared to cook, and yeah. So at that point, it was basically I'm just gonna cook this. I didn't have
You
time.
can review with your grandson too, Mr. Bumpy.
He didn't like it. He cried.
Oh, then never mind. Never mind.
It was an interesting. It was a throw together. It wasn't a recipe. It was just a throw together. I did a chicken, but I did do a chicken stir fry tonight. I don't know the Blackstone. I did it with because I had some zucchini
Sounds good.
that needed to be used up. We have a ton of carrots in there, so I sliced up some carrots, some onion. I did onion and some yellow and red bell peppers, and chicken, of course. And I seasoned the chicken with some Montreal steak chicken seasoning. I mean, and threw a little salt, pepper, garlic on the veggies after I sauteed them on the Blackstone for a while, and then I doused them in some of that Korean sauce I was showing you the other night, Beerman.
Yeah.
So, and then I put it over rice, and it wasn't overly seasoned, so it wasn't like I put too much stuff on. It was actually a lighter seasoning like flavor than I normally do. So, but it wasn't bad. It was just an odd mix of vegetables to do with a stir fry.
But you like to try different things. It's not you don't want to try the same thing. So you're
Well, that's the thing is there's certain things that have to be used up, and it's like instead of wasting them, let's use them. So
exactly, and you don't want the zucchini to go bad and all that.
Well, that was the thing, my wife bought it, but she hasn't been here for a few weeks. So she just told me, she's like, there's zucchini in the fridge, so you might want to use that.
Are you using
Exactly.
good stuff?
Yeah. Cheers.
Awesome.
Cool. Thank you, Bumpy. Let's go over to the beer man himself.
Right.
What's up, Steven?
Huh?
I said, "What's up, Steven?" I shouldn't have said that.
Steven, how you doing? I'm
Oh,
Steven.
my mother calls me Steven.
Yeah, so I'm trying to think. Well, we'll knock out my two shows. Beer and Cheese Tuesday is open next week, so beer and cheese. Would love to see more people. I'm trying to think of something I can do to maybe get that going where we have more people on there. Kind of like all.
Because if someone likes cheese too, it's not.
Yeah, but I mean, we could definitely find more people that would be interested just for an hour of your time. But the beer and cheese Tuesday 8:00 Eastern, so 5:00 mine, and All Spun Out is a great show. I really love doing that one. It's fun to do, as long as we don't go too crazy overboard, and can make it to Thomas Metal 75 show on time.
Don't show me.
I'm gonna give you an X next
Yeah,
time.
everybody.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. But I love you, Alex, man. Yeah, so those are out of the way. I'll mention again the same guy I mentioned already, Squatchy Brew Dude, meeting up with him July 15th. He said anyway, in Astoria at Fort George. So maybe have a flight with him or something. So watch out for that. It'd be fun to see him actually. He's a good dude. I wasn't able to enter the AHA competition because I found out that I never paid for it. So I guess that's out. So next year I'll do another beer.
It's crazy though, beer man, because you were doing this for months and we were excited about it. I'm like,
yeah, I'm a little pissed about it. That's all right. I thought I paid for it. So
exactly. You'll bear it next time. You didn't know.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the way it goes. Learning lesson.
Yeah.
I've got I gotta say something, man. I've been drinking on some beers on tap that I put up. I've been doing like crazy, like 4 beers. I have saved so much money that rather than buying a 6 to a 12 every night, I encourage people to brew beer. Because, man, you save so much money.
Well, maybe I should start.
Hell yeah!
Money if you're a big drinker like myself.
Well, I am a
You
big
know.
drinker, but I'm not that. Yeah, I mean, I love.
So,
Not a boy, Eric. Hell yeah!
I'm 6 to 9 a night. I'm a 6 to 9 a night kind of guy, 6 to 9 beers a night. And even on my off days from YouTube. So it's I know it's a lot, but damn,
Beerman, you, in my opinion, Beerman, I've never, ever seen you drunk. Even if you were, I've
I'm not
never.
flip side drunk. Sometimes I am, but it just depends.
You
don't want to get
Exotic dancing. There you go, Tommy.
No, Beerman, you've been awesome all these years I've known you, and again, I'm looking forward to meeting you in person, and that's all there is to it.
Well, I am looking forward to the thing coming up. The September trip. Which
I don't know. I didn't know for a fact I'm going to be there, but I'm going to try to hang out.
Anyway.
Going to try.
Okay. But I am looking forward to that.
Yeah. We will meet sometime, though, regardless. So no
Oh, don't lactate on the plane.
I'm gonna spray some milk in your face. But looking for some comfortable shoes for that airplane ride. Yeah, for sure.
I have to clip that one.
Circulation's a little off lately. No, but I'm just trying to think of some other things here so I can wrap it up. I do have some beers that I bought. I've been trying to put some more reviews up too, because I am a beer review channel as well as what I started out to be. But I also am gonna be trying to get my fucking Marazen brewed, but I haven't gotten a certain equipment that I'm waiting for. So I'm just gonna probably brew another Westie because I'm really jonesing for Westies.
You'll get that equipment soon, Mr. Beerman.
It'll come. It's getting here. But I do have a new counterflow chiller. Oh shit, that's really nice. This is really fucking cool. I can't wait to use that thing. So that's all I got for you. I don't want to take up everyone else's.
Let's start using that tomorrow, Mr. Beerman.
That'll be cool. Anyways, I'm a Thomas Middle 75, and I'm two. I know. Seems like I post all the time. I'm 2 videos in the hole that I recorded, and I haven't edited them up yet, so I better do that. They're saved on StreamYard, and I just gotta edit them up. Yeah. So this channel is Thomas Metal 75, and actually, what I should be saying is my tagline is, "Thank you for stopping by the Masters Beer Reviews show of YouTube. My name is Thomas Metal 75, and this is your Masters Beer Reviews." That's what I should be saying. That's how it should go. It's not called Masters Beer Reviews. I tried to change the name, and they went, "Whoa, you can't. You already have that email address used." I'm like, "God damn, whatever. I don't want to change over my email address and have it be a whole new channel. I'm not doing that." Yes, I get. Yes, that's a crazy thing. But anyways, craft beers, whiskeys. I'm gonna say agave spirits, whether they be a mezcal or a traditional blue weber agave tequila. Yeah, really any adult beverages, but those are pretty much the 3 things. If I ever did some rums, that would be kind of cool.
And don't be a douche, as Eric always says.
Yeah, it's like don't be a douche when you're on this particular program. You can get a link if you want. Just let me know, and I'll figure out a way to get you one while you're here. If I can't join my own program for work-related or band-related or family-friend-related reasonings, Alex the Beermaster has been more than gracious to offer his assistance to the hosting. He has the ability with StreamYard, so I appreciate that very much, Alex.
Anytime on any of my friends, anytime.
Hell yeah.
What he said. Trying to find some people for you all, great people on the YouTubes to watch here that I subscribe to, that I can really give you something to say about.
Let's give you something to talk about.
Well, I'm not super religious, but we do have a buddy of ours. I'd say a buddy. A bunch of us has been on his channel occasionally here. It's called the Burning Bushes channel. I forget. Why do I forget the?
Never heard of it. Never heard of it.
What's name there? He lives in Pennsylvania. He's really gone down the path of righteousness to Christianity, and to me at least, I'm not a super religious person, but it's really cool to talk and converse and listen to people about historical things, I suppose, and religion is. There's a lot of historical things to talk about with religion that don't really have anything to do with being religious itself. So, like, whatever gets you to a better point in life, or whatever gets you to the classic old end of a South Park episode. Gee, you know what I learned today, guys? If you can do the Aesop's Fables thing like that and learn something.
Get you to the end of a South Park episode.
Yeah, that's where I think
most.
for me, that's
That
where
was the
we.
most Christian thing I've ever heard you say.
Oh,
You know what I learned today, guys? Don't be a fucking douche, you douche, right?
Oh,
And if you're miscellaneous beer reviews, y'all know him, y'all love him. He's live doing.
Legendary Andrew. Yes.
Go check him out, and obviously go subscribe to my co-host Alex Beermaster. Cool stuff. Very good. I think we're okay here. I think we're done. Thanks, Bumpy and East Coast Liquor Reviews and Alex and Beerman for joining. I'm actually going to be signing out when I'm done with this. So if y'all need a off air, I'm sure these fine gentlemen will help you out with that. And until next time, keep tasting those great. Wait a minute. Hold the phone. I've covered your beautiful face.
Eric, there's something else.
And until next time, keep tasting those great beers, wines, or spirits. We'll see you soon. Alex, what you got?
This is Alex the Beer Master. And we will see you all on the next live stream and the next video. This is Alex the Beer Master signing out. But cheers, everybody.
But